Yeah, the old nut slurry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find another spot out there. Spot a few more bit of bait out there. And get the rods back out. What's going on, people? So we're back in the bivvy, 2 AM now. Recast the right hand rod roughly to the same area. I put 3 more spodfuls, cleared out my spod mix. Typical, isn't it? So that worked. So what happened was I found like a gravelly spot. It was like bumpy. I did a bit of leading about, and so I found a little gravelly spot earlier, clipped it up, and then spotted like only two sponfuls, mini spons of the peanut mix, which is basically like cola. So yeah, what was I saying? Spod mix. So the spod mix is basically like peanuts fermenting in Coca-Cola, and what I've done is I've blitzed some corn, so creamed corn, put a bit of sweet corn in the blender, and I put a few like 4 or 5 handfuls of peanuts in the blender, and I've just blended it all up, made a mush. I've also added some boilies in there, boilie chops, and a couple of whole boilies as well. So that worked, mate. So I'm chuffed with that. So I've just emptied out the spod mix back on the spot, although it's not the actual spot, but it's kind of in the same area. And yeah, and that's it. That's all I've got to update you with. So I'm going to have to save the battery, because I need to get some photos in the morning. Hopefully the carp is still in the net. We shall see if I get another one or not. Could do, you never know. So I've chucked the same rig out, just topped up, put a new wafter on there. I'll show you the wafter I'm using. It's one of these. See that? There you go. One of them. IB yellow cheese wafter. That is what I caught him on a slip D rig. End trap, hook link, micro barb, size 8, slip D. Going to a bit of rig tube, and 2.5 ounce lead. So there we go. That worked. Well chuffed with that. First fish, first night on the lake, on the big lake anyway. So hopefully we'll get a couple more. We shall see. There we go, 10.1 pound, lovely scaly one. First one from the big lake. Epic battle. Went screaming off about 1 o'clock last night, so very happy with that one. give you a spin round, see what he looks like on the other side. Beautiful colours on that. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful chestnut, fully scaled, 10.1 pound, taken on a cheese 10mm wafter on a slip D rig. So, photos are done, video's done, we're getting back now. Happy with that. What's going on, people? So, update, it's about 3 o'clock. Nothing off this spot here. Fishing down here in the margin. I've just recast the left hand rod, changed the bait on it to a little cell pop-up, cell wafter, whatever it is, trimmed down cell pop-up. That's on a Ronnie rig, and I put a little bit of PVA foam on that. I'm just waiting for it to pop up, so I don't really know what the bottom's like down there. I have chucked quite a few handfuls of bait on there, cell boilies, and yeah, I've seen no signs of fish all day. I'm just deciding whether I want to do another night. I think I might do. I've got enough pasta, enough food to eat, so yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye on that spot right now. I've just timed it in the margins just to see how long the PVA takes to break down, and it takes about 2 minutes. So I would say it's been over 2 minutes now. I'm just waiting for that bit of foam to pop up, and then I know that that is presented nicely. This bay back here, as you can see, this bay is perfect. Carpy, mate. Like, the wind's blowing that way, so that's all getting the wind. This is out of the wind, and I've not had a single fish show or any indication of fish. So we're just going to see how long it takes for that PVA foam to pop up. Should have probably put a timer on it just to be sure. So I've got lead core on that rod, the left hand rod, and that's fishing just there. I've not had a single bleep or a bite or anything. It's actually very shallow. I'd say it's probably 1.5 foot, 2 foot deep there. There's obviously a lot of leaf matter down there, which is why I wanted to pop it up off the bottom. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. I've thrown some bait out there, so there's some attraction for sure. What I could do is chuck a PVA bag over it. Aim for the PVA piece of foam when it pops up. We're still waiting. So yeah, nothing really to report. I'm a bit annoyed. I took some photos of that fish earlier, and the sun was fucking behind me. It should have been in front of me. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to get a shot of a lake behind me, and instead the photos didn't come out very well, and I put the fish back before I even checked the photos, so that's annoying. I definitely got some video. But yeah, slightly annoying, but whatever. Want the best set of photos. It's a nice fish, mate, even though it's small. Super happy with that. So while I'm talking, I'll explain where I'm fishing. See, I don't know if you can see that buoy. There's a buoy out there. I'm fishing about a rod length back from that buoy. So about there. Chucked a few bits of bait on there, and as I said, this bay is like, it's right sheltered. It's out of the wind, mate. You would think it was carpy. Certainly I got the fish from there last night, and it went screaming off. And yeah, this PVA nugget has still not popped up. It's amazing. See how long that takes. Or maybe it has popped up and I'm not looking in the wrong place. Pretty sure it hasn't popped up yet. So this is just a little experiment. I don't use PVA foam very often, but I might start using it because this lake is very weedy and there's lots of crap at the bottom. So just to be sure, a bit of PVA foam, seeing as I've got them in the bag, can't go, can't hurt, right? So it's a beautiful afternoon. I'm not sure where the fish are. They're not making themselves known. I should probably be fishing with a zig, although yesterday, as I said, I had a fish off the bottom, so I'm going to continue with that tactic. I might well do the night again. That'll be my second night, and then maybe just leave in the morning, pack up slowly, go and get the bus back. I really can't be bothered to walk back today, so yeah, I'm keeping my eye on the PVA nugget, so I'll update you in a minute when I see it pop up.